I told you that the injections were for turning people into biohybrid base stations, which are walking cell phones. It's a brain-computer interface and an intra-body nano network, and the white fibrous clots are connecting all the implants, brain implants that are forced into people, and nanosensors, nanorouters, quantum dots, all that. It's an electrical communication system that's inside of people's bodies, and it uses your cell phone as the gateway. And once they get rid of the cell phones, they're going to use a wearable, but the wearable is already implanted inside of people. That's what you need to know from the injections. So people are being genetically modified into these biohybrid base stations. In other words, they're going to be cyborgs. This stuff grows in your veins, it grows in your eyeballs, your optical nerve, it replaces all your tissues. That's what messagens and hydrogels are for, and graphene and all the heavy metals. They all work together. They're spraying all this stuff and injecting all this stuff to us for a reason, and that's the 6G bioconvergence. I found this paper from Nokia Bell Labs called Communications in the 6G Era. It's about the future of 6G. The focus of wireless research is increasingly shifting towards 6G as 5G deployments get underway. At this juncture, it is essential to establish a vision of future communications to provide guidance for that research. In this paper, we attempt to paint a broad picture of communication needs and technologies in the time frame of 6G. The future of connectivity is in the creation of digital twin worlds that are a representation of the physical and biological worlds at every spatial and time instant, unifying our experience across these physical, biological, and digital worlds. New themes are likely to emerge that will shape 6G system requirements and technologies, such as new man-machine interfaces created by a collection of multiple local devices acting in unison. That's what we're talking about. Ubiquitous, universal computing distributed among multiple local devices and the cloud. Multi-sensory data fusion to create multiverse maps and new mixed reality experiences. And live precision sensing and actuation to control the physical world with rapid advancements in artificial intelligence. It has the potential to become the foundation for the 6G air interface network performance, making data and energy the new resource to be exploited for achieving superior performance. In addition, in this paper, we discuss the other major technology transformations that are likely to define 6G: cognitive spectrum sharing methods and new spectrum bands, the integration and localization of sensing capabilities into the system definition, the achievement of extreme performance requirements on latency and reliability, new network architecture paradigms involving subnetworks, core convergence, and new security and privacy schemes. So what's it say here? Multiverse maps, new mixed reality experiences, and precision sensing and actuation to control the physical world. That means they're going to control people. So they're going to create a digital twin and they're going to use that to control you. It says it right here. 6G is much more than faster internet. It's for merging digital, physical, and biological worlds together. What will 6G be used for? What will life in our digital society on the other side of 2030s look like? We begin with devices that humans may use to connect to the network. While the smartphone and tablet will still be around, we are likely to see new man-machine interfaces that will make it substantially more convenient for us to consume and control information. We expect that wearable devices such as earbuds and devices embedded in our clothing will become common, and skin patches and bioimplants may not be so uncommon. We might even become reliant on new brain sensors to actuate machines. We will have multiple wearables that we carry with us, and they will work seamlessly with each other, providing natural, intuitive interfaces. Figure 2 shows the potential evolution in devices. Touchscreen typing will likely become outdated. Gesturing and talking to whatever devices we use to get things done will become the norm. The devices we use will be fully context aware, and the network will become increasingly sophisticated at predicting our needs. This context awareness, combined with new human-machine interfaces, will make our interaction with the physical and digital world much more intuitive and efficient. The computing needed for these devices will likely not all reside in the devices themselves because of form factor and battery power considerations. Rather, they may have to rely on locally available computing resource to complete tasks beyond the edge cloud. Networks will thus play a significant role in the man-machine interface of tomorrow. Figure 2. Likely evolution of devices. So all these are part of the 6G network. The wearables you wear in your body, goggles, hand watch, clothes, skin patch, smart patch, or electronic tattoo. Right here it says body implantable cyborg. That means they're creating cyborgs with 6G. It says it right there. As consumers, we can expect that the self-driving concept cars today will be available to the masses by the 2030s. They will be self-driving most of the time, but will still likely need at least a remote driver or the passenger to take control at certain conditions. This will substantially increase the time available for us to consume data from the internet in the form of more entertainment, which rich communications or education. The cars themselves will also consume significantly more data. Vehicle sensor data will be uploaded in real time to the network. High resolution maps will be downloaded and cars will link directly to one another. This is bad. There will be a massive deployment of wireless cameras as sensors. With advances in AI and machine vision and their capacity to recognize people and objects, or more generally automatically gather information from images and videos, the cameras will become a universal sensor that can be used everywhere. Privacy concerns will be addressed by limiting access to data and anonymizing information. Also, radio and other sensing modalities like acoustics will be used to gather information on the environment. Advanced techniques will be used in security screening procedures to eliminate security lines. A combination of various sensing modalities will be used to screen people as they move through crowded areas rather than only at entrances. Radio sensing will be an essential component of achieving this, supported by the communications system of the future. So I talked about this before, is that basically you're not going to have to wait in long lines anymore, and you're going to be able to just walk through because they're already going to know what's happening with your body and things like that. And you're going to be able to go into a store and just pick something up, and the AI is going to know who you are, and it's going to automatically deduct the money off your bank account, the digital money, your digital currency off your bank account. So it's going to be a streamlined process, the mark of the beast. Digital cash and keys may become the norm, with transactions in both the physical and digital worlds being conducted through a plethora of devices that will have the network of the future, should provide the security and privacy that is fundamental to such a transformation. Numerous domestic service robots will complement the vacuum cleaners and lawnmowers we know today. These may take the form of swarms of smaller robots that work together to accomplish tasks. The robots will be equipped with video cameras streaming to local computer server for real-time processing. Thus, we will see an increase in the number of devices and higher capacity requirements within our home networks. Healthcare will be substantially transformed with 24/7 monitoring of vital parameters for both the healthy and the sick through numerous wearable devices. Health monitoring will also include in-body devices that communicate with wearables on the outside, which in turn can transport data to the internet.